Technology. Yeah, all the stuff we have from microphones to cell phones and all that good old stuff is useful. But in the industry, that I'm in, transportation, they try to replace you. Well, they try in different stores to replace us as humans and stuff like that too. But this, I'm back to transportation. It's always they trying to replace so that they can. We can't get paid no more, and they can make all the cheddar. That's the problem. They just love, man. Check this out. This little bit I had came across, I was like, what the? Why? But like I say, Minority Report, all the different movies that we see on TV. If you don't know what's coming, it is coming to a neighborhood near you. And this neighborhood right here that started this happens to be in California. It's going around. They transportation, like I say, from trucking to like regular workers on Lyft and Uber. Oh man, they trying to get us a bus. They don't want us to make no dollar. They just want to just walk around here just straight broke. But anyway, listen to this.
There's like 10 of them right now.
You've probably seen them on social media. Videos going viral of driverless taxis in San Francisco causing traffic jams.
This is what our country's come to.
And as the frustrations grow, the oversight seems to be on its own jerky ride. Just a week and a half ago, California regulators voted to allow two companies, Waymo and Cruise, to start offering 24/7 autonomous taxi service. But over the weekend, California's DMV demanded that Cruise cut its operating fleet in half while they investigate recent crashes. Walking down the streets of San Francisco, you almost can't miss these driverless robo-taxis. And even though the city by the bay is a famously tolerant place, these newcomers are getting a pretty wide range of reactions.
I think the technology is amazing. It feels like we're living with the Jetsons.
I think it's not safe, despite them saying it is safe. I think it's going just one step too far.
Look at this.
Driving the debate, regular snafus.
There's like 1, 2, 3, 4 cruise cars blocking. No one can get through.
Just one day after California approved the expanded use of driverless cars, nearly a dozen robotaxis froze, creating a trap.
Did you hear that? They froze. So just man, you driving down the street, they say in my 6'4" or whatever car you drive it in, and you got to see this happen, and it just froze right there. You can't move. It's already traffic in San Francisco, but they driving about, and then boom, the computer, whatever chip, whatever decides to say, oh well, we're going the wrong way. We don't know where to go. Oh God, what the heck to do? And look, that's what you get right there. This is what we're getting right now. We're not saying it's going to improve, but shoot, if it improves for them, it's going to mess up a lot of people out there doing that work.
And I looked, and there were no drivers in them.
Then a New York Times report of one getting stuck in wet cement.
Look at this,
And
guys.
separately, a cruise taxi collided with a fire truck last week, preventing it from responding to a fire, according to NBC Bay Area. San Francisco's fire chief previously telling NBC News the company's helpline just doesn't cut it in an emergency situation.
Like, we don't have time to call a 1-800 number when we are trying to get to an incident to do our job. It's impacting public safety, and my concern is that it's going to have dire consequences at some point.
Is she lying? Yeah, people gonna rain up down. If you regular human, we already have problems with regular humans. Can you imagine that right there? Traffic jam, going the wrong way, hitting fire trucks, all that stuff. And this is what we got going on right now. If humans have an accident, they really gonna have an accident because it break down, cars going where the heck they want to go. But don't mind those people who telling you that. No, technology always. Yeah, technology. We have no problem with technology. The problem is stuff like this happens.
Those concerns have prompted activists to fight back, using traffic cones to confuse the vehicle's sensors. Cruise is pushing back on safety criticisms, saying, quote, Cruise's safety record is strong and we're proud of it. More than 3 million driverless miles in San Francisco without a single fatality or life-threatening injury. They added that they continue to make improvements. Waymo, the other self-driving taxi company owned by Google's Alphabet, did not respond to our request for comment, but has also defended its safety record. Across the whole country last year, there were 1.35 deaths per 100 million miles driven by humans, according to the federal government. Robotaxis here still have a lot of driving to do just to make a fair comparison. I've been in several myself as a resident of the area. The rides got me from point A to point B every time and were relatively uneventful, which isn't always the case. Reports that some people are having sex in the robotaxis.
Wait a minute.
Adding to the intrigue for locals in the city.
It's cheaper than a hotel room, but a little cramped. You know, we're very inventive when it comes to illegal sexual activity in this town.
Look, that's my little take. That's my feelings. I mean, you know, technology you can't stop. People gonna always come up with something new that you have to deal with, that you have to adjust to. So happen they say we got more, always have improvements. Always have improvement. Boy, they just knock human beings out where they can't get paid. And then that's gonna be a whole nother level where people can't get paid, man. But hey, I guess you gotta, like I say, you gotta work with the technology, but I don't like it. I know a lot of people out there who in that field, they really don't like it either. So that's why you gotta make adjustments. You might have, like I say, you gotta do something that's not in transportation. Yeah, that's the next thing. Just don't do nothing that's in transportation. Try to find another field to get some money in. It's out there, like I always say, it's out there. But this is just one situation that we're gonna have to deal with for the future. So we just have to deal with it, make the adjustments, and then go on from there. You know. But anyway, they just love. Hey, like, subscribe, push that notification button, and put a comment down below. Like I always say, hey, be safe out there.